Hi, my name is Vanessa Gaitlin and I am a health coach. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about one of my favorite clients. His name is John and he had really high cholesterol and gout at the same time. The reason why I use John as an example is because he was truly a man's man. He played rugby, he was going to the pub twice a week, eating tons of steak, drinking lots of latte macchiatos, and there's not one vegetable in sight in his whole diet or lifestyle. And the other reason why I want to bring him up is because he really needed to make this change. Otherwise, his doctor was going to put him on statins, which he didn't want to do. So what do? He told me basically that he wouldn't stop going to the pub and he wouldn't stop eating his steak and he wouldn't stop having his English breakfast. So as a health coach, that posed a really big challenge. How can I really take his lifestyle and get him onto a better track? And so here's what we did. So instead of worrying about what we needed to take out, we actually focused on adding in. So basically every 2 weeks, adding in some really good and healthy food. So what did we start out with? We started out with oatmeal and apples for breakfast. And the reason why we did that is because it has really good fiber inside it that helps to collect the cholesterol and help it to get outside of the body. So he promised me that in addition to his steaks and beers and going out with the guys, that he would have in the morning his apples and oatmeal with a bit of milk. Did that for 2 weeks. Once he was done with that, we added in healthy leafy greens. So for example, every day he would have his ham sandwich from the delicatessen. And I said, hey, wouldn't it be great if you just grabbed a handful of rucola and shoved that into your sandwich every single day? And he was like, I don't know, I have to think about it, let me try it. And so he did that. So every day, in addition to his oatmeal and apples, he added in a handful of rucola with his sandwich. Also during this time, he committed to doing 10 minutes a day of exercise. And so that was either walking in town during his lunch break, going on the bicycle for 10 minutes, but basically every day getting that movement in. Now I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but the idea here is not to completely change your lifestyle in one day, but to slowly build up and build those habits in. Right? Because our lives are completely crazy. We have so many things to do. How can you possibly fit everything in all at once? So do it slowly. The next thing we did is when he was going out to dinner or if he was at home, he would have to eat a green side salad, okay? So now what does this look like? In the morning, he has his apples and oats. At lunch with his sandwich, he's adding a handful of rucola. At dinner, he's having a nice green side salad with whatever he's having. He could have the steak, he can have French fries, he can have a hamburger, as long as that side salad was there. Perfect. Next 2 weeks, we added in more fruit. I said, okay, you have this beautiful table in your office, put a bowl of fruit in there, and by the end of the week, it has to disappear. So every day he was adding in apples, he was adding in oranges, he was adding in banana, and making that really a part of his habit. And what he discovered is as he was filling up with these healthy foods, he needed less latte macchiatos. And the reason why this is great is that latte macchiatos, they really dehydrate you and take away water from you. And we really needed to get more water inside him. We really needed to get more fiber and good foods inside him. So if you can imagine, for these 3 months, every 2 weeks, adding in one simple step made the difference, really cut his cholesterol in half, and he didn't have to go on statins. The side product to that is that he lost 5 kilos, basically without even trying. And this is why it's one of my favorite stories, because I think sometimes we force ourselves to do something that's difficult. We force ourselves to limit. And with this approach, it's really about adding in the good stuff so that the bad stuff falls out. And it's also an approach that allows you to go slowly and to not have to do it all at once. So you can really build that habit and make it into your lifestyle so that you will continue to do it forever. So in this post, I've written the story about John. I've showed you what we've done week to week, and I've also given you a list of what you can increase and what to decrease. And what I would really look at is focusing here and adding more of this stuff into your life slowly, and then this stuff will start to fall away. So take that story, and I hope you're inspired, because I think this could really work for you. If you have any questions, feel free to click on Ask Vanessa below, and I'd be happy to give you a free email consultation via the Global Advantages site. Cheers, have a great day.